Welcome back to the Red Sofa series in partnership with Shelter. In this episode, we'll be finding out about what the partnership means to the people at FatFace. Today, we welcome Liz from our people team to the Red Sofa. So what does Shelter mean to you?
Our partnership with Shelter has really given me a much greater understanding of what homelessness really means. I used to consider it to be people that were living on the streets, but now what I understand is that it's people that can be living in unsafe housing, people that can be living in unaffordable housing, and that's had a really big impact on how I felt about homelessness.
So how have you been involved with the charity?
Most importantly, I got to do something called a newsletter takeover, where I was able to really impart lots of knowledge about us raising money and the impact that that money will have on the people that we're raising it for. That gives the people within our stores the tools to be able to explain to our customers the real purpose of Shelter and why we're trying to support that charity.
Okay, Liz, now it's time to test your Shelter knowledge. I've got 2 questions and you have to guess the answers. So Liz, if you had to guess, how many children do you think are living in temporary housing in England?
I think sadly the number's really quite high, and I think it's around 100 to 125,000.
It is higher than that. The answer is 170,000 children.
That's just terrible.
So you were close to that answer, but let's see if you know this one. There are over 1 million households on the social housing waiting list.
I would say false, because I think it's probably higher.
You're correct, it's much higher. So it's 1.3 million households, which is such a high number and just not right at all. So let's end the episode on an uplifting note. What's been your favourite fundraising moment from the past 6 years of the partnership?
So here at FatFace, we do something called Letters from Santa, where all of our colleagues get the opportunity to pay for a book and a letter, and that's personalised and sent to their children. What we decided to do 4 years ago was to offer the option for our colleagues to donate a book to a child from Shelter as well. And we generally can offer about 150 books.
Wow.
And we do a letter for all of those children. So it just means that through that Christmas period, maybe when parents don't have the opportunity to have the money to spend, they will get a book and a letter from Santa, which hopefully makes their day a little bit on that special day.
Oh, lovely. I'm sure it really does. Oh, Liz, it sounds like you do so much for the charity. How does it feel having such a big impact with Shelter?
Working for a big business and having the opportunity to help other people, it just makes your day when you come to work. I just feel really fortunate and really passionate about the fact that we are still able to collaborate with Shelter after all these years and make a difference every year.
So that brings this episode to an end. Thank you to Liz for joining us on the sofa. We'll be back with another episode with some very inspiring people.